Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the EdgeVerse Techcast. Bridgette, this is the holiday season. For those listening to our episodes sequentially, we're in the month of December. So I know a lot of our listeners are enjoying their holidays, and hopefully that's why you're tuned in to the EdgeVerse Techcast. As always, I'm Kyle, and today's episode is going to be great. We're bringing back a prior visitor, someone who the listeners gave us a lot of positive feedback on, and that's our graphics guru, Mike Susen. Mike, it's been a minute. Gosh, it was episode 18, and now we're here 25 episodes later.
Great math, Kyle. I'm very impressed. Mike, a lot has happened since we've last had you on. When you were here last time, Prabhu and you walked through NXP graphics hardware and software enablement. Today, we want to zoom in on two things you introduced, GUI Guider and LVGL support. For anyone who's new to the show, can you remind our listeners how you got involved in all things graphics at NXP?
Wow, what a memory. Yeah, we've been talking about where we are with graphics enablement. Anyway, hello, I'm Mike Susen, and I'm a global technology leader driving graphics and display technology pillar here at NXP. It means that I'm overseeing all of the graphics activities, including hardware, software, graphics partners, and of course, GUI Guider.
All right, well, thanks for being back with us, Mike. And let's kick things off with GUI Guider. From your perspective, what are the biggest benefits GUI Guider brings to NXP customers?
All right, so let's name three main benefits. Yeah, first is that you can start doing some user interface without any deep knowledge of how to do it. Since it is what you see is what you get editor, then you can easily drag and drop widgets like buttons, images, labels, and put it together to create an UI. Second benefit, you can start even without any hardware in your hands. In GUI Guider, there is a simulator built in, so you can play the application without any real hardware. And third one, once you are ready to deploy it on some real hardware, then GUI Guider supports many platforms, especially our FRDM boards and LCDs.
Yeah, so it's a super easy to use tool and great overview, Mike. So since the last time we talked, I know the tool constantly is updated and improved. What are some of the latest improvements or the updates that our listeners and developers who have used it might want to know about?
Yeah, we changed the appearance of the project creator, and now it's more intuitive. You can seamlessly swap between boards, project templates, and demos to easily tune out the combination that matches your needs. We are also still adding new demos, boards, and we are focusing on MPUs, our application processors, because where are the days when LVGL was just running only on MCUs? The market is changing, but we are a step forward.
Great explanation, Mike. Shifting gears, let's talk about LVGL. Why is having solid software and device support for LVGL so important to our ecosystem?
For an XP ecosystem, it's mandatory to have a software platform which is scalable. It means customers can easily scale from the MCUs over crossovers to the MPUs and back without feeling that they need to make any significant modifications in graphics software.
All right, I'll take the same approach I did on the first question that Bridgette asked. So as far as LVGL, what are the improvements that have been made to LVGL recently? Maybe it's a device-specific improvement or something that was improved in the software.
Yes, as I mentioned, the market is changing. Customers now are asking to have LVGL running MPUs, asking for more features, animations, vector graphics, and even 3D rendering. This has really surprised not only me, but also the LVGL representatives. From lightweight MCU-oriented library to full-featured ecosystem running MPUs with all of the 3D stuff around that.
Nice. Well, something I think is really cool, I want to move to displays. You've been busy expanding the type of displays NXP supports in our example projects and Freedom boards and EVKs, from different form factors to new display technologies. Can you tell us a little more about this work?
Yeah, displays must be cool because this is what you see first on any device. And sometimes you are making a buy or not buy decision based on that, right? So one way, in the case of expanding NXP display offering, is continuous expansion of combinations of EVK and LCDs. The other way could be how to make this decision easier for our customers. It is easy. Engage a partner to bring a solution with value added. We did that, but let's say in the opposite way a little bit. the partner for us, or respectively their customers asked for NXP-based display solution. They are called Riverdi, and they came with the display solution combining NXP silicon plus Riverdi's know-how, including a display, touchscreen, and a system connectivity in one package.
That's great. Well, I'll have to check out the Reverde content. That being said, if a listener or I want to open up our graphics examples today, what are they going to find? What's different? Will they find Reverde? What should they expect?
They will find application examples and demos covering all NXP platforms suitable for graphics. It means that the demos are more platform independent, portable without any modification needed. Then instead of application examples, they are resolving tasks tightly connected with the platforms, enabled by some hardware acceleration like PXP, G2D, or VG Lite vector graphics. Then we have applications resolving memory constraint issues, like how you can use only one frame buffer or one frame buffer plus partial frame buffer instead of two frame buffers to save some bucks buying external RAM. As a part of happy engineering, we included some games.
We all love games. That's a perfect update, Mike. You even answered a few questions I've had bookmarked for a while.
We know our listeners are wondering the same thing. So where should they go for more information? So this is a short episode, but have you released any new examples, documents, or training that our listeners should check out?
Yeah, personally, I suggest looking at GUI Guider Academy portal at nxp.com webpage to see quick videos about GUI Guider. Then explore Application Code Hub and finally download GUI Guider and try it on your own. Plus, GUI Guider itself contains predefined application examples and demos. I recommend trying the newest demos we released like e-bike, smart building, agriculture demo, or 24/8 game.
Well, Mike, that was a perfect update, short and sweet. Thanks for coming back and giving us the latest on GUI Guider, LVGL, and all the display work you've been driving. It's always fun to have you on.
Thanks for having me back on the show. It was great to give an update to all your listeners.
Oh, and it was great to have you back on. We appreciate it, Mike. You are a wealth of knowledge as far as graphics is concerned. Hopefully our listeners learned a few new things about graphics. And to close up, we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in and listening. We appreciate you spending part of your day, especially during this holiday season. If you want to explore the tools and examples Mike talked about, check out the links that we're going to put in the episode notes. And until next time, take care, keep building and displaying, and we'll see you on the next EdgeVerse Techcast.